morning dear students. So let's start with present continuous tense today. So in my previous video I have already explained about the simple present tense and how to make sentences in assertive, negative and in interrogative form in simple present tense. So today we will start with the present continuous tense. So let's see how to make sentence in assertive form for present continuous tense. So first of all, in assertive form we write subject. Okay, so first of all let's write the subject. After writing subject we write the helping verb. We also call it auxiliary verb. So in in present continuous tense we write is, am, are. We use these three auxiliary verbs, is, am, are. So if the subject is singular then we write is. If I is given as the subject then we write am, and if the subject is plural then we write are. Subject is, am, are. After that we write ing form of main verb, and after that we write object. So this is the rule how to make sentences in present continuous tense in assertive sentence. Okay, so let's take one example here. The example is the sun. Here the sun is our subject. Okay, so this is our subject. The sun is our subject. So the sun is the singular number. So what we'll write here is. The sun is ing form of main verb. So let's take the main verb shine. Now the ing form of shine is shining. The sun is shining. Now the object of the sentence. So sun is shining where? In the sky. In the sky. So this is the assertive form. The sun is shining in the sky. Okay. Now if we have to make a negative sentence by using present continuous form of the tense. So in such cases, first of all we write subject. After subject, same we write the auxiliary verb is, am, are. So after is, am, are, then we write not. Okay, as it is a negative sentence, after writing is, am, are, we write not, and after writing not we write ing form of the verb, ing form of main verb, and then object of the sentence. Object. Okay, subject is, am, are according to the subject, then not, then ing form of main verb plus object. So let's take the same sentence again. The sentence was the sun is shining in the sky. So let's take the same sentence. The sun, this is our subject, is not, next is here not, shining in the sky. So let's take one. So while making a negative sentence by using the present continuous tense, so let's see how we can make the sentence here. So again, first of all, here when we make the interrogative sentence, instead of writing subject, first of all we write the helping verb, or we also call it the auxiliary verb. So the helping verb is, am, are according to the subject, is, am, are, and then write subject, and then ing form of the verb, main verb, ing form of main, verb and then object. Okay. So first of all is MR. So first we write the auxiliary verb. After that we write the subject. So is MR, then subject, ing form of main verb, and then after that we write the object of the sentence. So let's take one example here. So I am saying Manohar is driving a car. What I said? Manohar is driving a car. Now I have to make an interrogative sentence. So what will I say? First of all, I told you we'll write the helping verb. So what is the helping verb here? Is. So is helping verb. So first of all, we write is. Is subject Manohar. So is Manohar. M should be in capital letter because we are writing the name of a person. So is Manohar. After that, after subject, ing form of the main verb. Is Manohar driving? Now object, a car. Is Manohar driving a car? Question mark. Don't forget to put the question mark. Next is present perfect tense. So in the present perfect form of the verb, we use to talk about an event happening in a time period beginning in the past and leading to the present. The verb in the present perfect form we write in this way. First of all, here again we write subject. After subject, we write the helping verb or the auxiliary verb has or had according to the subject. If the subject is singular, then we write has. If the subject is plural, then we write have. Subject has, have plus the past participle form of the verb. So here we always use the past participle form of verb. Form of main verb. And after that we write the object of the sentence. Okay, then we write the object of the sentence. So let's take one example here. So the example is, here I am taking, we have received your gift. So what is the subject here? We. Subject is we. So as we is a plural form, then plural pronoun, so we will write here have. We have, then past participle form of main verb. The main verb is receive. So the past participle form of receive is received. We have received your gift. Full stop. So in negative sentence, when we make the sentence in negative form, again the same we write. First of all we write subject. After subject has or have, and then we write here not. Okay, has, have, after that not, and then past participle form of the verb. Form of verb and then object. Okay, so let's take the same sentence here. We can change it into negative. Like we, the subject is we. Have is our auxiliary verb. After that not. We have not, and then past participle form received your gift. Object of the sentence, your gift, and then question mark. Sorry, full stop. Next is how to make sentences in interrogative form by using present perfect tense. So here we write, first of all we write here the helping verb or the auxiliary verb, that is has or had, and after that we write the subject, and then we write the past participle form, or we also call the third form of the verb, third form of main verb, and then we write the object. Okay, so let's take one example to understand it well. The example is Salma has booked her tickets for the show. This is the assertive positive sentence. Now let's make an interrogative sentence by from this sentence. So Salma has booked. Has we write first. For making our interrogative sentence, first of all we write here has. After that the subject Salma. Has Salma. Then third form of the verb booked. Has Salma booked her ticket, object now. Her ticket for the show, and then put question mark. Our next tense here is present perfect continuous tense. So present perfect continuous tense combines the ideas of the present perfect and present continuous. The present perfect continuous form focuses on the continuation of an activity from the past to the present. Okay, so let's see how to frame the sentences in assertive form. So first of all we write the subject. After writing subject we write have or has been. Okay, have been or has been. So here I am simply writing has. Okay, has been or have been according to the subject. And after has been or have been, next we write the ing form of the verb. Okay, so ing form of main verb, and after that we write the object. Okay, so let's take one example to understand it. So the example that I am writing is I have been. I is the subject. Okay, I have been. We always use have with I. Okay, so I have been. Now here ing form I have been. Ing form of wait is waiting. So I have been waiting for. Now we have to write the object here. Waiting for Rohan since 3 o'clock. For Rohan since 3 o'clock. Full stop. So here I have written I have been waiting for Rohan since 3 o'clock. That means I started waiting at 3 o'clock and am still waiting. Okay. So now let's see how to make sentences in negative form. In negative form also, first of all we write subject. So let's write the subject here. I have been. After writing subject we write have been or has been. So in place of have been or has been we write have not been or has not been. So I have not been waiting for Rohan. I have not been waiting for Rohan. So understood? First of all we write subject. After subject we write has not been or have not been according to the subject, and then ing form of the verb, and then object of the sentence. The last one is how to make sentence in if the sentence is in its interrogative form and present perfect continuous tense we have to use. So the here we will write first of all interrogative form. First of all we write the auxiliary verb. So what is our auxiliary verb here? Has or have. After writing has or have, we'll write the subject. Subject, and after writing subject, then we will write here been. Okay? Been, and then ing form of the verb. Form of verb, and then object. Is it clear? So let's take the example now. The example I am taking, they have been attending the event every year from 1980. So here it is, I am saying they have been. So what is the auxiliary verb here? Have. So when we have to make the interrogative sentence, first of all we write the auxiliary verb. Have, and then subject. What is the subject? They. Have they. Then we write been. Have they been, and after that we write the main ing form of the main verb. Have they been attending? Is it clear? Have they been attending the event? And then every year. Now let us put the question mark here. So I think this is enough for today, and in next video we'll start with the past tense.